The opportunity to reboot such an iconic show as this was one that we were incredibly excited about. It's taken the last 12 months or so to get everything in place to be working with Ant and Dec as executive producers on it.
Ant and Dec here with some pretty exciting news is that 17 years after it closed its doors for the final time, Byker Grove is opening them up again.
Yes! We've teamed up with the clever telly people at Fulwell 73 to work on a reboot of the 90s TV classic.
It was a show that was hugely entertaining, funny at times, but also dramatic. And it was relevant because it spoke in a very real way to young people who were growing up at the time about their issues, about problems they may be facing. It almost gave them a mirror to reflect back their own experiences. The world has changed massively since 2006 when the show went off air. Social media was barely in existence at that point. And I know from my own children how relevant and challenging that is for them as young people. So I think that maintaining that element, but updating it for the modern challenges that young people face today is really the key.
Man, you're all right, I'm here. Shut up, man!
What's really important about this show is that it's going to be written and developed in the Northeast. It's going to be shot entirely in the Northeast. And we're going to cast it both on and off screen with talent from the region. So it will genuinely reflect the experience of the people who live there now. We're hoping to be building Crownwork Studios, which is going to be one of the largest film and television studios in Europe, 1.7 million square feet. I think that the industry as a whole is so much stronger when it's geographically, socially, culturally diverse. So it's not that the Northeast needs the creative industry. It's very much that the creative industry desperately needs the Northeast. So we're in early stages of development, but I would love to have some of the old cast members pop back in. We're working hard on Ant and Dec to see what whether they're willing to pop back in as PJ and Duncan. But yeah, no, I'd love to have all those nostalgic elements be revisited. I think some of the stuff that's being made at the moment that is successfully balancing that we see, Cobra Kai is a great example of a show that's massively modernized that iconic movie as it was into a series, but still maintain those nostalgic elements for people of our age. I think if we can achieve half of that, then we'll have done a very good job.